also Cook Dave World here again in my kitchen, and today I'm going to share with you one of my very popular recipe and one of my best recipes, according to most people anyway. It's my homemade protein bars, my high protein fudge bars, and to be honest, these are the most tasting homemade protein bars in the world. I'm not kidding. Like, actually they're pretty dangerous because they're very addictive. I kind of stopped making them actually for myself because I would eat the whole pan for myself basically. But it's a very, very easy recipe to do, easy to prepare, easy to make. And the thing is, it's all made of natural ingredients. There's not, protein bars are nice, it can be very convenient, when you travel or, when you want a quick snack. But however, like most protein bars on the market are filled with, nasty stuff. And lots of sugar basically. So now I'm going to show you how to make a very healthy protein bar, and you're going to see it's very easy to do. So I'm going to show you what you need for this recipe. You need low-fat milk. Here I got 1% milk. Any low-fat milk would do. You need about half a cup. I'm going to tell you what I say about half a cup because you might need to adjust it. You need 3 tablespoons of natural honey. Natural peanut butter as well. You need about 1/3 of a cup. 3 tablespoons of crushed peanuts. Alright, so here what I did, I took whole peanuts and I just crushed them with a spoon in the plate. I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do with those later on. You need 1 cup of oatmeal. That cup of oatmeal, it's only 1 cup. I use, as you can see, is the quick oats. It's basically, it's not the old-fashioned, large grain. It's large flakes, I mean, sorry. It's a quick grain, so it's easier to mix because it's actually cut in half. So I'll cover that. And about 8 scoops of of protein powder, chocolate protein powder. You can pretty much use any flavor you want for this recipe. However, with all the ingredients, it works a lot better with chocolate protein powder. The taste is a lot better. So about 8 scoops, and it's about 30 grams per scoop. This is the size I base myself on for this recipe. And basically what you need, a big bowl and a glass dish. That's it. Alright, now we're going to start the dirty work. You're going to see this recipe, actually, it's easy to make, but however, the bars, and you're going to find it weird at first, they're very sticky, okay? But there's a reason for that. So, you're going to start by mixing together the protein powder. So we got about 8 scoops and a cup of oatmeal, alright? So we mix that all together. Just mix the dry ingredients together first. Then what I do, I put 1/3 of a cup of natural peanut butter. One thing, guys, make sure the natural peanut butter you got is fairly liquid. If you use regular peanut butter and the peanut butter is, kind of hard, that's going to be very difficult to mix in this recipe, and what's going to cause is going to cause the mix to be very dry. So you want basically natural peanut butter, and you want it, very liquid like this one. So I can just use. It's about 3-4 tablespoons, rounded up tablespoons of peanut butter. Alright. There you go. Right. You just make sure you kind of try to mix everything together, and then incorporate the honey. So honey is about 3 tablespoons. Alright, it's about 3 tablespoons. Don't be too picky about it, because you want the thing with the honey, that's what's going to make pretty much everything stick together, is the honey. So that's an ingredient, don't be shy. 3 good tablespoons of natural honey. If you need more, it's okay. Sometimes like it's 3 tablespoons, but plus minus 1 tablespoon basically. So the mix is very dry, so we're gonna need to add some liquid to it. So that's why we got low-fat milk. It's about half a cup of low-fat milk. What I recommend, don't start, because it depends, again, it's gonna depend on the type of protein powder you're using and everything. So just start with a little bit less than half a cup, and then add a little bit more if you need, alright? So there you go. Here, mix everything together. You can see that the mix here is still pretty dry, so we're going to add a little bit more milk. And I use big scoops of protein powder. And the cool thing with this one, again, it all depends. It's a new brand of protein I'm using. It doesn't mix as well as the one I'm used to. However, you can see it starts blending all together. So you really got to mix everything together well. At first it's going to start powdery, but the more you stir it, the more it's going to form kind of a dough bar. So there you go. There we have that dough here, the mix. And then I'm going to show you now what to do with them. Alright, now that you've formed, you know, your mix is done. It's very sticky, alright? And you can form, there's two ways you can do it now. You can either take with your own hands, but it's going to be sticky, and you can form bars with it, or you can spread it in dish that you're going to place in the fridge for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then you can cut your bars, okay, separately. I tried both, to be honest. They work both the same. For this one, I'm just going to show you the easy way. It's just to pour the mix in the pan. As you can see, it's very sticky. So very hard, you know, to handle with your hands. However, with a spoon, it's pretty easy. So the thing is, this one, you take dough and you just spread it at the bottom of the pan. Glass dish usually is a bit better. You can even like put some cooking oil or something at the bottom so it doesn't stick. This one is not a big deal. When you're gonna put it in the fridge, everything's gonna get more firm. Okay, now that we've spread, you know, the mix in the pan, there's one thing you can do. It's optional, you don't have to do it, but I like to do it. It's very good. You can just sprinkle your crushed peanuts on top. All right, so just set 3 tablespoons, whatever you want, basically. I don't know if I'm going to use the full all of them, but you just sprinkle it on top, and they're going to stick to the bars. So now, there it is. So now we're going to put this for about 30 to 45 minutes in the fridge, and I'll be back with the final results. Alright, it's been about 45 minutes now, guys, and you can see the mix is now firm, and I'm going to be able to cut my proteins into 5 bars, my bars into 5, basically, that mix. So I'm going to try to make about 5 equal bars. You can see they're pretty big. They're going to be pretty big bars. So very good snack size. So I got 5 bars, my friend. They're still a little bit sticky. They might require a little bit more time in the fridge. However, the key here is to take them out and actually think, because they might get, they're solid on the top, still a little bit sticky on the other side. What you can do is put them on the other side and then put the plate in the fridge, and they're going to be completely firm at that point. So you do the same thing for the 5 bars, and this is the final results, folks. Homemade protein bars. Alright, I got some visits now. My big buddy, Remy the Machine, Robbie Show, just here to visit me. Okay, well, you come at the right time, buddy, because I just made my homemade protein bars. So you can give those a try and tell me what you think.
Smells good, man.
Yeah?
A little sticky, but...
So, what do you think? Aren't those the best homemade protein bars in the world?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah? How many biceps up?
2 biceps up, man.
2 biceps up? Right on. Alright, bro.
I'm gonna keep this.
No.
See ya.
Hey, come back, man.